Tozanwa Gogo nomkhulisalo wasendoda Gogo Bathini Mbatha umavula kuvala emzilamo yamadoda number 1 locksmith. Nganza kwethu namhlanje we are touching yet another sensitive topic which is ukuthwala, and the question is Gogo, can everybody be able ukuthi they can enhance, they can have and induced wealthy bangathwala? Is it everybody? That's a question that I got from one of the subscribers. No, it's not everybody. The reason it's not everybody, it's because of it takes a special character and a special mindset to achieve ukuthwala. It's not everybody that can just wake up and achieve it, because it's not an exam that you can study. Although when you want ukuthwala, you need to do a research. You need to know exactly what is it that you want, how does it work, and how long does it take to work. That is very important. Let's go deep about this, because of it's, again, I'm saying it's a very sensitive issue that many people you find insults towards me and everything, and you find those that they know what I've done to them. They will call and say, Gogo, we understand what you're going through. I'm not responding to any video. I'm just responding to a question that has been asked by a subscriber. Why I am saying Mapoloba Uguti no, it's because there's a lot that is required from you who wants to get wealthy. There's a lot that is required. It's understanding, it's patience, it's consistency. Whatever that you're doing, you need to be consistent. You need to know exactly what you are putting yourself in. So the problem that comes with the fact that other people, they don't know what is it that they are putting themselves in. Let me go deeper in answering this yet again. Yabona, everybody or many people wants to get in to be wealthy, and they want to go in. Many people, they are waiting at the door. Unfortunately, it's a tiny little door, because everybody that is inside, they are the gatekeepers. They don't want people to come in. Have you ever noticed you'll find somebody say, hey man, it's man, hey man, my bro, you remember man, we grew up together, or we used to hang up together, or we used to go to school together, and everything, man. What did you do to get there and everything? They'll all lie to you. No, I was praying, I'm a prayer, or and everything. Or they'll just give you a random number of somebody they've met on social media that claimed to know what they're doing, to say, no, try this guy, this is the guy that helped me. Gandhi, it's not the guy that helped them. It's because they don't want you to achieve what they have achieved. There's a lot of us that wants to get in. Those who are inside, they don't want to come out. And they don't want anyone to come in easily, because they have done what it takes for them to be there inside. Have you ever noticed that most of the people who are wealthy are abangenegi, man? They most of them, they're grumpy. Abangenegi and everything. It's not easy to just to talk to them and ask them like straight to say, what did you do? They will ask you, what do you mean, what did I do? I work hard. What do you mean, what did I do? I work hard. I go to church, I do what and it's not even easier for you to do that. Why? Because they are not approachable, because they don't want you to know the real truth, or how do they get help. Then, where do we get in as traditional healers? we prepare you from the outside. We play our role, or rather I'll play my role and you need to play your role. There are many people whom you'll give them something like your normal treatment, to say this treatment will take this long and everything, and then you hear somebody says, I've been eating moto for too long now, I want something that will do things quick. I've done a video one day and I said, if you want things to happen quick, I'm the wrong person to talk to. I'm the wrong person to come to. I'm totally the wrong person, because I know exactly what I was doing. We had 2013. I'll always celebrate 2013 for a number of people that have never worked in their lives, that they are working today and they've paid only 5 rand from 2,500. They've paid only 5 rand. They are working today. They are clocking today. You know, the other lady said to me, Gogo Pega, she had an access card from one of the big companies in Durban. Gogo Buga, I've met her at the mall. Gogo Buga, I have this because of you. I have this access card to this company because of you, and I've only paid 5 rand. I still can't believe it. Yes, it happens. Because if it was according to me, I wouldn't have reduced the price to 5 rand, if it was according to me. But it's not according to me. So there are many people that want to get a job, and there are no jobs in South Africa. In general, there are no jobs in South Africa. We all know that. It's not a secret. However, people are working. Not everybody that came, I'll be lying. Not everyone that came last year for a 5 rand bath for umsebenzi that got a job, but majority of them, they're working. Ask a pregnant woman who have been insulted for more than a decade, or for the rest of ever since she was married to a certain place, whom they were not conceiving and everything, who's pregnant today, whereby they came for something and have picked up something to say, they said you're going to have a baby. Let's start there. Then they say, no, Gogo, we're not here for that. Because why? They've given up. But the ancestors, they speak spiritually and I translate to them. Going back to Uktwala, not everybody, but those who do what it takes, they can see the results of it. Gogo, another one asks a very important question. Gogo, do we really have to go through the process of Uktwala? No, we don't have to. There are many herbs that are out there that can assist somebody from nothing to something. It's not a snake, it's not a skupu, it's not a mapoizi. No. There's a lot of things that can be done. But we are living in a desperate world whereby we want things to happen. That's why there are suppliers of such things. But they require you to exercise your patience. I'll repeat it. You need to exercise your patience. I'm not saying you need to be fooled. I'm not saying that you need to wait forever. No, definitely, I'm not saying that. But you need to exercise patience. Because actually, patience is the key. You may be going with somebody whom is a friend of yours, you grew up together and everything. You don't know what they're doing on their side. You don't know. The fact that you and them, you just chill and everything, then they'll just tell you, no, I'm going to the rurals, I'm going to visit my grandmother and everything. They're going to their healer. They're going to do something. They're going to do something. Boom. They pop into up. Things are happening. Now things are really happening. Then you see that, no man, this guy didn't tell me what is happening. It's because it's not our way. It should be your way. Don't take a trip. Don't go to that journey with people. Go alone. So that at the end of the day, you don't have any pressure. You know what is it that you're waiting for. You know exactly what is it that you're waiting for. Again, I'll repeat. Many want to go in, but the few that are inside, they don't want to come out because they've went through a lot. They've went through a lot. That's why they don't want anybody else to go inside. Let's go deep about this. How many people do you know who are in a tender business? Who are really making it in the tender world? Very few. But how many people do you know, including yourself, who wants to go into a tender world? Who wants to, hey, Gokman, I want to, when I submit, I want things to happen, and everything. How many people do you know who wants to? Very few. Who wants to get in? A lot. Who wants to get into tenders business? Pardon me, a lot. But how many people are inside, are there? Very few. You find somebody with 10 companies registered with total different people. I'm not promoting that, but it's a reality, something that is happening. All these 10 things, they get jobs, only to find out these jobs are for one person or for one family. It does happen. It's not something that I've started. It has nothing to do with Muti and everything. It's because that's how they play their game. They are inside. How many lotto winners do you know? How many? How many? Not a lot. Not a lot. It's a hearsay. Apparently he won a lotto. We watch series on TV like I blew it. I won lotto and everything. We know them, most of them, the time we know them in that fashion. Not a lot, to be quite honest. How many of us, it's just that now lotto is played on the app and everything. You no longer getting those long queues. Remember before the apps and everything, in terms of WhatsApp being on the apps for banking and everything. Remember the queues that used to be there on Saturdays to play lotto. Remember those queues. How many out of those queues have won lotto? So what does Muti do, Gogo? Muti helps you to become easier. Muti helps you to be able to penetrate in between these individuals, because there's a lot of gatekeepers who don't even want other people to try as they are trying to get in. Then they close that. There's two gatekeepers. There's one gatekeeper that you find inside who don't want people to come in. That's why they won't tell you, it's rare somebody to hold with your hand to say, come, let's go. I'll go and show you Gogo Bathini. I'll go and show you Umkhulu Sibani. I'm going to show you in Limpopo Gogo Sibani. I'll take you to Durban to Umkhulu Sibani. Nam onsizile. Come and see. And everything. Mkhulu, as you've made me rich, please make this one rich as well. Hey, you'll wait forever. Sorry. You'll wait forever. That luck is not going to come. Forget it. It's not going to come. But the one that you'll find, that you'll hear now, would you connect with that individual spiritually? You can connect with them. You hear them when they speak, and whatever you touch with them, it works because you have given yourself to them to say, please help me. Because a healer understands ukuthi this door is tiny. It's a tiny little door that is not easy for everyone to come in, and not everyone that goes to that particular healer that will be able to penetrate. Remember, I've said it. I'm not going to promise the world here to say everybody that comes to me, I'm going to be able to help them. And there's no healer under this planet who can raise their hands and say, everybody that ever came to me, I've helped them and they are all happy 100%. There's nothing like that. It will never happen. There's no medical doctor who have raised their hands and say, I'm a specialist. gynae. Whoever came to me, I've helped them. I'm a specialist in wounds. Whoever came to me was cured. I'm a specialist in TB. I'm a specialist in cancer and everything. Whoever, it's a lie. It's a lie. We are only given a certain number of individuals that we're going to help. Who are those people? I don't know. I wouldn't know. They are not written in the forehead to say this one and this one and this one. So when it comes to issue of lokuzana uktwala, if you want to get rich, let me speak for myself. My work as a healer is to make it. I'm a lubricant. I'm making sure ukuthi you are able to penetrate in between these individuals, because other people, they are waiting while they are just taking a bath with your normal soap. There's nothing else that you are using. While other people are coming with herbs, muti, that suppresses others. You must go to a physical auction. You'll see what I'm talking about. People that have been to auctions, auctions of cars or cows or livestock or everything. Sometimes that's where you'll see that, yeah, now you find the old boys playing with muti. They suppress you. You know, you can see you do have this money. You want to put this money for this car or for this cow or for this goat or for this whatever livestock or car or equipment and everything, but something suppresses you. Going once, going twice, gone, and only to find out you do have the money that was going to beat that one. You do, but something was suppressing you. That's why I'm saying don't go on auction after taking your bath only with your soap. No, get something else. Other people are on that level. You need to get into that level as well. Uktwala. It's not for kids. It's not for child's play. It's not. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Things that I do, for example, for issue, I'll give a typical example. I get mixture of iskopo at least from 4 different countries. Then South Africa being the 5th. There's a lot that I get in South Africa. I won't lie to you. South Africa is also very rich when it comes to muti. It's also that I know for sure. But you take there, because these things are not the same. Whatever we do, it's not the same. And it doesn't matter whether somebody comes with their way of you getting rich in a sense of anything that you can think of, whether it's a horn, it's a spear, we are gajwa or whatever. The bottom line is it's not something that comes from just one thing to say, I'm gonna go to the market, they say if I mix A, B, C, D, E, that I'll get it here and everything, this will be fine. No, we go an extra mile so that we know that times are changing. Times are not waiting for us. Times are moving, and they're moving with those who are willing to move as well. Let me go back to the issue of the gate. The gate is tiny. Bonke bafuna ungena, sonke sifuna ungena. Kodwa akekho ufuna ukuphuma. Futhi leli sango lincane leli sango. Whether we like it, whether we want to agree today or not, this gate is tiny. It's tiny. You need to do what it takes to penetrate, because there are people that have started the journey of wanting to get rich before you were born. Before you who's watching now, before you were born, there are other people who have been trying, and they've even died not getting in. They've even died not getting in. So we need to do a research before I repeat, before you pay, do your research. I'm begging you. Before you pay, do your research. Listen to your inner voice. Do a research. on what is it that you want as a person. What is it that you want to achieve? What do you choose out of things that you have been given? Or what have you decided? You know what you want to achieve. What have you decided it will help you to achieve that? That is very important. Do a research of what you think can assist you to get what you want to go. Do a research about that thing. How does it work? Take your time. Take your time. Do your research. By the time you get to the point of paying, it's a last leg. You know exactly what you are paying for. You know exactly what is required. You know the time frames and everything. Gogo, how long does it take for a muti or a scopo and whatever to work? I don't know. Because people are not the same. Other people, they came last year for the job seekers. Others, they came last year. They didn't get a job last year. They only got in calls this year. Others, they came last year before even they finished their treatment. They got calls. Somebody can take something now and then they come and renew. Somebody took his scope. Then when they came to renew, that is when it started to work. Because the time frame is not within me to say this thing it will work, give it 2 months or give it 2 days, it will work. No, it doesn't work like that. So it's up to us at the end of the day. The options are ours, but all I'm saying, Oguti, it takes a special character, a research yourself to know exactly what you are putting yourself at. And be careful not to take something that is going to harm your children, your family, and yourself at the end of the day. Be careful. Be careful. I repeat, be careful. On the 23rd, we are starting the financial breakthrough. On the 23rd until the 29th. The 23rd of May until the 29th of May, we are starting a financial breakthrough. The reason we are starting on the 23rd this year is because of we wanted to align with the elections. Because the elections of the country, they have everything to do with the future, with our financial future, whether we like it or not. How we decide when you go to the polls and everything is going to determine what's going to happen financially to us. We don't have jobs and everything. It's because of the decisions that we are making, whether politically or whether in corporate or whether in what and everything. So today we are announcing officially on the 23rd, we are starting a financial breakthrough prayer. Financial breakthrough ancestral prayer uphahla for impumelelo yemali. On the 23rd, we need yellow and blue candle. Yellow and blue candles, box of match, and that's it. And we are starting. If you want to fast a day before, let's do it. If you are going to fast with me in terms of the whole 7 days, join me. Let's do that. You know how much yellow and blue have done for people. That's why I will always be proud to say I have helped majority of people who have never seen me, who have never given me a cent. I've helped most of them than people who have came at home and they've left something. And I'll forever be grateful for that. For 2023, job seekers, what we have done, it's amazing. The crossover prayers, it's amazing. 2022 to 2023, 2023 to 2024, it's amazing. People that knows the power of yellow and blue, those are the people that knows Gogo Bathini Mbatha. What is it that we can do together? I'm not God, I'll never be God. And you didn't achieve that because of me. you achieved that because of we did it together. You listened to say, my spirit tells me to say, this is what we need to do. It was a message that you have listened to, and we've done it together, and you have seen the results for yourself, which has nothing to do with the Gogo Bathini Mbatha. That's why no one has ever phoned you to say, yeah, you said you've got a job, now you must come and pay this much and everything. That's not how we work. On the 23rd until the 29th, it's a financial breakthrough prayer, ancestral prayer, ukuphahla for financial breakthrough. Thokozani.